let's try to do this. Where am I now? Railroad camp. To Frisco, yes. Heading to Frisco. Several loud gunshots ringed out as you arrive a large cluster of boulders and you dive into the cover. Peeking cautiously around the corner, you discover a goblin shooting a large pistol at a pile of nailed together driftwood. Oh, hello, what you doing? Target practicing? Nope, sculpting. Okay, that is an odd way to sculpt. You take another look, and from the right angle, the driftwood does kind of look like a nail. Okay. Albeit one that's been shot a bunch of times with pistols. Talk to them, Govington. Be mean? Nah, talk. Pretty good owl. Eagle. They're quite as good then. Yeah, fight. What's better than starting a stream with a fight? Okay, see if I can remember beef myself up. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's a lot of damage. 7. Can Pete kill it? Yes. Perfect. You won, which is pretty lucky considering the goblin already had the gun out and ready. Yes. Sandalwood ring. The thing was carved from some of a wooden shoe. Sorry. English, please. Haven't talked in a while. My English. It's so bad. Pete. Howdy Pete, say boss, you got a hankering for some custard? What? There's a real good custard stand out this way, what I heard about. Is it at the bottom of the mine or something? What? No. I don't get any customers that way. Okay. What do you think we should do next? We made it to Frisco. Hot diggity dog. Say, that important looking fellow over yonder must be the boss around here. Maybe he came out to welcome us. Yeah. Okay. What's going on, Smee? This fancy pants calls himself the Emperor and he wants to let us build our drags up to the station. Can you see if you can talk some sense into him? I'm on it. Who? Frisco's city limit. Who the heck are you? I'm Emperor Norton. I'm in charge of the city, and you can't build any train tracks here without my permission. An emperor with a crown then. As it happens, I lost my dang crown. Fool thing didn't fit right anyway, but without it, I can't issue any official permit, and that means no rails for you. Unless, of course, you were to give me a new crown, a properly fitting one. I don't have any crown, sorry. Well, I guess that just tears it, don't it? So not only do you not get a permit, but also he reaches into his pocket and grabs a handful of powder, which he throws in your face. Your eyes burn. Okay, that's what an asshole. Now have a taste of my famous anti-virus, sucker. Your vision goes all weird and you pass out. What was that? Welcome to Norton is gone, and so is the train. Uh oh. That's not good. Where the train goes, that lunatic stole it. He drove it up somewhere into the desert. The train's gone off the rails. He wanted a set of deep ruts off to the side of the railroad tracks. You walk over to investigate, but you can't see it because of this weird hexagon thing your eyes are doing. You should probably get it checked out, boss. That Norton fella said something about an anti-virus. Maybe someone around here knows something about that. Yeah, probably. Okay. The audio is doing fine, I think. You can focus on the tracks well enough to follow them. You gotta get your eyes fixed. Yeah, working on it. First goes to the limit. And this is a nice station. Too bad there's no train that runs to it yet. Okay, here's another, what is it called, tavern bar? I don't know. But here's a Splatoon. Oh boy, another Splatoon, let's go. What was the excitement? You will know. I've given up. This is the last platoon in the game, and I'm not going to try to convince you to not be the most disgusting person on earth anymore. Let's go, let's do this. Yeah, shut the filthy platoon. You kneel down onto the floor and throw your arms around the platoon, giving the greasy brass bucket a great big hug. How about a kiss? Would you like to kiss it? You know it, baby. Okay, that's quite disgusting. You buck up and give the spittoon a great big kiss right on the rim. Is there tongue involved? I hope yes. Well, I'll leave it up to you, but even without it, it tastes like a burning horse. I love it. I know you do, friend, and if it were legal in this country, I'd let you marry the spittoon and have a beautiful romantic honeymoon night with it. But unfortunately, you're going to have to settle for wearing it as a hat. Yes, a hat. You flip a beautiful brass bucket over and slap it onto your head. Drink yourself in hot brown tobacco spit. It washes down over your face and hair like a sewage waterfall, soaking your clothes, running down your collar and slithering into your underwear and filling your boots. I can't even force myself to describe it anymore in any more detail than that. You're the world's foulest human being. Congratulations. Yes. This is a spittoon hat, which is to say it is a spittoon that you have turned upside down and placed on top of your head. So 6 to mysticality and 11 to spell damage. Hooray. What's happening over there? Do not want to know. Can you cure my eyes? You don't look well. Yeah, I can't see well either. Oh no, did that rascal Norton do it to you? He was raving about some sort of antivirus earlier. Any idea how I can fix it? Do you know the fellow named Erobin? The one that collects all kinds of jelly beans? I think maybe he's got one made of honey and that it could help with your predicament. That makes zero sense, yeah. But I suppose I don't have any better plan. Let's get going. Okay. Beans, I think. I don't remember where I've seen it before. The desolate, lonesome coast. Oh, over here. Pete picks up a rock and polishes it on his sleeve. Fascinating. Nothing really special, but it's a nice piece of frigate. Oh, frigate. Did you call it that because it's blue like the ocean, or something else to do with big warships? Huh? No. They call it that because it's worthless. He does it over his shoulder. The pieces has grown stronger. Beans. Ron must prefer to perform his morning ablutions outdoors. Okay. Perform some of your own, yes. Because you have a bit. Well, this one. What is this even hooked up to? Flush it and see. Wow. Master flushing. Your toilet flushing muscles are in fantastic shape. Plus 3 to muscle, because why not? I'll take leather hat, 5 to muscle, that's mysticality. More mysticality, even more, okay. Well, I do have a big head, yes. How did the pilgrim named Robin? Howdy, Roy, I'm Unholy Bun. What do you do here? Well, when I first came to these parts, I was all about two things, dispensing justice and dispensing jelly beans. I was the biggest name in bounty hunting and candy selling anyone ever heard of. Gosh, what happened? Oh, nothing particularly tragic, but all is all. Hung up my pistol for good. He points at the wall. Let's look. He's pointing at an empty hook on the wall over a spittoon. Another spittoon. I still sell some jelly beans from time to time, but they're out of fashion. This whole place is just a jelly bean museum now. Seems like a sign out front isn't very accurate then. For this letter addressed to you. Okay. A letter? Give it to him. You hand over the letter. He opens it, reads it, not derisively, and tosses it into the fireplace behind him. Thanks anyway. Not. For the jelly bean museum, I sure don't see very many jelly beans. Huh. But the crook and shady characters stole them. All 3 jars. Suppose they think I'm a soft target now that I'm retired. That sucks, yep. Well, I'll have you get them back. Well, no, I certainly appreciate the assistance. Can't offer much in the way of reward, but I can tell you which way the first group of thieves went. If it happened out that direction, okay, I'll go get them. Now spittoon. Investigated. As soon as you get near the spittoon, you can smell the overpoweringly sweet stench it exudes. Nauseating sweet, like the rotting corpse of a dead gummy bear. Look inside. Garish, rainbow colors swirl together in congealing psychedelic madness. Is Roy using jelly beans as chewing tobacco? Yes, of course he is. Investigate further. We're talking about a bowl of jelly beans that have been sucked on, have chewed, and then spat into the brass bucket. Do you seriously want to put your hand in the swirl of artificial coloring and thickened saliva? It will probably never be clean again. Go for it. Look, I'm serious. You're about to permanently dye your hand with a swirling mishmash of all the worst colors in the spectrum. No one will ever have a tattoo that looks like crows or as stupid. Give it to me. Well, I tried. Don't ever say I didn't warn you. You plunge your hand into the spittoon and fish around for a while. Eventually, you put out a really disgusting pistol in a really disgusting hand to shoot it with. Spittoon hand. That's a perk. Your hand has been permanently stained by the rainbow-colored contents of a nasty spittoon. On the bright side, that hand will never suffer anything worse than that ever again. Okay, 30% to 3 of those resistances. That's good. Befouled pistol. It probably make a pew sound to shoot it. Stench damage instead of physical. Mossy. That's a lot of damage. For sale. There's a single jelly bean in this case with a sign that says Paraguayan Murphy honey jelly beans. Okay, I guess this is the one that I need. Very rare, 6,000 meat. Don't buy it. Don't have the money. No for sale, no for sale, no for sale. Okay. That, nothing. Fireplace, nothing. Nope, still looking. Yeah, let's go. Jelly Steve's hideout. You've crossed paths with the wandering Sally again. Interested in jade trading? Yes. Let's see what you have. 2 apples. 47 bomb. A guide to modern safes. I think I have that. Give you the safe cracking skill. Do I have that? I know. Let's see what I can sell. The Black Excalibur. Blood building tonic. Not worth the money. Except this one. Yes, sell it. Maybe it's for a quest. So, yeah, I'll keep it. Hello waste pin. Intermediate next pack. Vampiric Euro skill. Okay. Let's see. Consumable. Item. Okay, other stuff. Books. Seems like it's probably pretty dangerous. Yes. Are you certain the dark arts are no laughing matter? This could really mess you up. As you read the words of the book, a voice that is not your own howls along with them in your head. As you get nearer to the end of the book, the howls become more and more melodic. You got a skill, Vampiric Yodel. Yeah, I will not sing it. Still 5 HP. As you turn over to the last page, The book vanishes in a puff of black smoke. You don't feel so well. Your body withers and shrinks, emaciated. Oh, you're gaunt and bony as a result of the dark arts you've been messing around with. -3 muscles. That's not good at all. Locks? I think I know how to do it. Yeah. If I can sell it. I forgot about what it is. Yeah, I forgot what it is about. Oh yeah, the house that was hit by the cannonball. For the darkness, later. Guys, you approach the bandits seated around the fire. The meanest looking one speaks up. Don't know who you think you are, stranger, but you better turn yourself right around and head back the way you came. Unless you want to eat lead. Okay, well, that's not very neighborly. Take a hike, neighbor. You fellas stole a jar of just jelly beans from an old man, and I aim to have them back. Oh, is that right? And just how are you planning on doing that? With violence? With words? Craziness. Okay, with words. Listen, fellas, you stole a jar of candy from an old man. This is such a small, petty, sad little crime, it barely even qualifies as a crime. If this ends up on a wanted poster, you're gonna be the laughingstock of the criminal community. More importantly, what would your mothers think? I'm giving you a chance to turn away from this life of crime before it's too late, and I suggest you take it, because I'm pretty sure this is not the life you suited to. The bandits hang their heads shamefully and shuffle away. I cannot believe that worked. Good. Okay, so the first jar of candy. What's this? Filthy bedroll. It's missing beans. Grab them. Mint jelly bean. Can I eat one? It's a big jar of green jelly beans that are in excellent condition. Judge Roy Bean will be excited to get it back. Bandits' meager food supply. They should have been robbing grocery stores. A catch of ill-gotten goods. Needle, tooth powder, and nuts with headband. I think I've heard about this one before, but it's been so long I can't remember. Meat. A pretty nice barrel. He must have stolen it from a hiker or something. Yeah. Open it. Pray for dynamite. Okay, nothing else. Let's head back to Robin's house. There's a goblin marching down the trail in a soldier's uniform, the pants of which have been seriously pinned up to account for the goblin's stubby little legs. Oh, it salutes when it sees you. I am soldiering. You didn't see that? Talk to it. I didn't think there were any goblins in the military. What's your unit? What? Where a uniform getting? From that soldier's man. So I'm soldier now. Not quite how that works. Take command, because I have intimidating for. If soldier, then soldiering properly. Up straight, standing. Oh yes, saluting. Hello, giving supply. Okay, that worked also. I refilled drummer kit and 40 XP. Good, at ease. Bean. You recovered that jar of jelly beans by any chance? She did. Well, RB, thank you kindly, Unholy. I won't ask for details, but I hope they were sufficiently crisply. Now, the second jar of jelly beans was stolen by the paso of them weird goblin fellas. Couldn't understand a word they were saying, but they were very insistent. Which way did they go? Northwest, towards the huge old cactus folks call Old Grandad. Here I'll mark it on your map, but you can't miss it. I'm on it. Of Granddad. Puppy. Your travels are interrupted by the fairly disgusting sight, a skeleton covered with weird glowing mushrooms, which is shambling toward you and making angry hissing sounds and weird gestures. Crows, yeah, get mad at it. Make weird gestures at me, will you? I'll show you a weird gesture. Sure. You give the skeleton a kick in the pelvis so hard one of the legs pops off. I hope it's not a middle leg. The rest of the skeletons crawl away in sheepish dismay. Got an item, mushroom covered bone. It's a circle of life, I suppose. Mysticality. Don't really like it for this build. Oh, look at the size of that thing. Yes. Anything is a dildo if you're brave enough, so yeah, let's get it. Oh, dang it. The guard blocks the path. Hey, hi, no climbing for a human. Talk to them. I'm here taking back a jar of jelly beans you goblins stealing. Oh, what? Jelly beans, little colorful sugar things. Oh, little fruit rocks. Yeah, those. Those are for the pile. The what? Anyway, no upstairs for the human. Maybe we can trading. No trading, but you can bribing me. Okay. Cool. What you are wanting? A candy bar. A good human candy bar after Bubbles having you knowing it? You mean this? A bar of soap? Oh yes, wonderful, thanking you. Can I climbing now? Sure, awesome. Okay, so don't have to fight, that's nice. So let's see. Oh, I can get in. It's a pile of goblin junk. Okay. There's a gash in the wall of cactus here, revealing a vein of sticky purple goo. Ow. There's another goblin here, blocking another ladder. Hello, no climbing for humans. Too bad. Talk to them. Can I bribe you to letting me climbing? Okay. What you are wanting? Cactus syrup. Or syrup. Syrup. A delicious wing is being in the other room, but had losing my tap. Okay, being right back. I bet the tap is in here. Yes. If you were a tap, where would you be in this pile of junk? To heck with the tap. Oh my god, find the tap for the Moxie. Mysticality seems better than that. So, yeah. Speed. There we go, 6 mysticality. Okay, the hat is done. Let's see. Hello, spin. No. Guns. No. Okay. Sword for mysticality. Hard loaf. Lucky horseshoes. Pistol. Mitigates. Moxie. Spell damage. Sandalwood. Cowcatcher. Then spell damage. There we go, 2 mysticality. Don't think I have enough though. Muscle, armor, speed. Moxie down. What about boots? Hard resistance, maximum maybe. I need 10 more, let's see. What about food? Or maybe, character. Mysticality. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all I can do. Tough customer. More melee attack damage. first aid, more recovery, haymaker, basic damage. 1, 2, 3. You 3 more damage. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, then I will rely on food. This is for the stomach, the liver, and spleen. Because spleen is potions, yes. Or increase all by 1. The range damage. Moxie by 11. You know, cow scientist, yeah, I cannot drink that. Tainted milk. Nope. This is too rare, so I will not use it. Tooth powder then. Very clean teeth. Okay, booze we have. Seems good. Yeah, why not? There we go. Mysticality 45. Make a tap out of nowhere. You bought a flange onto the pipe, then add a couple of rusty widgets. It's not pretty, but it's a tap. You also find an empty jar in the pile, which will be handy. Zero tap. You tap into the inner inventor and invented a tap. Nice. Tap it. You plug the tap into the cactus vein and fill the jar with purple cactus syrup. This is a jar of cactus syrup tapped directly from the source. Ouch. Give cactus syrup. Ray, the guard guzzled the entire bottle in a single long draw. It is both fascinating and disgusting. Needing more for proper bribing, of course you are. Fine, just get some more. This time the guard moves away from the ladder so they have plenty of room to guzzle the syrup. Excellent. Okay, here's another one. Let's see what's in here first. This table is covered with flasks, beakers, bottles, tubes, burners, and all the other equipment that makes up a syrup elaborate alchemy table, including a whole bunch of different colored liquids and powders and stuff. I leave well enough alone. Okay, nothing else. No. Hey, can I? Nope. Okay, can I? Yep. Bringing me goblin elixir. What's that? Well, seems like he knows what I want. A potion of extra delicious being. So good. Okay, I'll get to that then. Make a goblin elixir. Okay. Well, that's easy enough for you to say. Look for some instructions. You find a scrap of paper in a drawer that looks maybe like instruction for an egg elixir based on goblin science jargon that you don't understand at all. But maybe ask him again. Not yet. Ask the others. No. What about in here? No goblin junk. All tapped out. How about you? The goblin is munching contentedly on a bar of soap and doesn't seem to care about you wandering around. Very cool. Okay. Make a goblin elixir. Yes, start mixing things up, I guess. You pick up a beaker and look at the ingredients. Cactus of purple liquid. Then you add some white granules. The mixture turns yellow and starts to stimulate. What's next? Pink flakes, clear syrup. red juice. Pink flakes for soap. The wizard turns indigo and starts to steam even harder. Now what? Shake it up. You carefully pour the mixture into a cocktail shaker and give it a good shake before putting it back into the beaker. The mixture turns... I have no idea how to pronounce that. Wave? And starts to steam like crazy. You manage to peach the concoction out of the window and duck under the table just in time. It explodes with a tooth rattling bang. Yeah. Maybe I need to increase my skills up. Goblin tongue. No. No. Guess not. Okay, let's see. Okay, may choose. Okay, change. There's some indigo fluid, stimulator, brown flakes. So start up. At a second though, settle down. Whatever it is, it doesn't seem immediately life-threatening. Seems terrible though. Keep it? Yes. Put the elixir question mark into a proper flask. Who knows, maybe it is a deadly poison or anything. This is the flask of nasty smelling fluid you concocted in that goblin cactus laboratory. I don't know. Okay then. Can I drink it? Brave of bribing? Yes, here's your elixir, probably. Good, yes. Goblin moves away from the ladder and takes little sips from the black flask, savoring the flavor. Is this good? Yes, perfect. Cool. Are you okay? No? Can I talk to you? Can I make another one? Yes. So syrup, mayonnaise, and change it again. Purple juice. Stir it up. Keep it. I cannot get up. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that doesn't look good. You can get the jelly beans because of all the flaring goblin limbs on that pile. You should be able to get in there if you can get rid of about 10 more goblins worth of mass. Distract them some other way. Holy crap, if this isn't the most disturbing thing you've ever seen. Don't want to know what it does. Yeah. I don't want to know. Hey, guys, no jelly beans. Can I to having them? Oh, what? Our fruit rocks? No. No, not taking our fruit rocks. These being ours, not for your taking. Jeez Louise. Well, what's the plan for dealing with this hoarder? Talk to it, or them. Fight? Okay, talk. But don't look like you're eating them. A jar's still full. What? Eating? Fruit rocks not for eating. Fruit rocks just for looking at. Just looking at them? Not fitting through floor hole, turned living room. Fruit rocks only entertainment being. Good grief, that's sad. Try to help him out. How about I teaching you something else for entertaining? Something better than fruit rocks looking at. Okay, sounding good. I agree. I'm not certain what being better than fruit rocks looking at. Thumb wrestling. You teach a goblin how to thumb wrestle and how to set up a basic single elimination tournament bracket. Soon they're totally preoccupied with their new pastime, and you're free to grab those sweet beans. Nice. Excellent. Get him. The goblin pies are to focus on the game to notice you taking their jelly beans, and it was a fair trade, so they're yours now anyway. Green apple jelly beans. A big jar of inexperienced apple-flavored jelly beans. Judge Robin will be thrilled to get it back. Nice. The goblins are busy with a new game, there's no need to interrupt them. Cool. Okay, get back. Robin's house. Got them. Wonderful. Good job, kid. Looks like they're all here too. The goblins didn't not eat any. It's a long and weird story. Well, never mind then. You've done a swell job, kid. I've only got one more jar of jelly beans missing. They were stolen by a gang of damn hippies. Why they take them? Hank, who knows what they've been thinking? All I know is they took off, headed south, and a little bit west. Okay, Shroom Cave. I'll be back. I love shrooms. The already intense heat intensifies. Sweat stings your eyes, and while stinging them, you fail to use them to notice that you've ridden right into the middle of a herd of paddleboards. You don't fight, too hot, just surrender, please. I'll fight them, why not? I know I'm strong. So not, no, 85. Yo, 1, 2, 3. Reduce the muscles. 11 damage all, not worth it. So 1, 2, 3 to kill one of them. Maybe kill this one. Yeah. Oh, Pete can hit him too. Cool. No, don't die. Good. Can I handle another 16 damage? Yes, I can. Cool. You put out all of the fires and then crush the town skulls that were responsible for them. Yeah, got those things. I forgot to change my gears back. Maybe that's why I died. What did I wear? Some kawaii, tiara, yeast? No, speed. Armor, moxie, mysticality. 5 muscles. Probably. Yeah, probably that. Lucky medical. One to Moxie, 6 more to Moxie. That's nice. I left 5 poison to enemy. Sure. Lucky horses. Cage canary. What was it? The Cossacks were holding it for 5 more muscles. Hands. No. Shoes. No. Speed. Bostom, I think is bad. So let's take 3 more maximum AP. Shrooms. Local weed. Let the local weed distract. You do a quick backflip and then make some funny noises by flapping your arm up and down with your hand in your armpit. The local weed giggles, loosening its roots just enough for you to pluck a handful of it out of the ground and bring it into a little bottle. You're just crazy about this stuff. No wait, I meant because of, not about. This item is used in combat, gives you 2 action points. Okay, that's better than the other one. A lot of shrooms. That's not shrooms. What am I doing in here? That's another odd shrooms. No interaction. Someone lost a very dirty knapsack. Investigate. Contains some loose bits of granola and some very dirty clothes. Got an item. Mushroom map. This is a handle map covered in grubby fingerprints. Okay. Read it. The map is labeled shroom locations and shows a weird convoluted trail leading to the big X. You recognize the X at this very cave. The source of the trail looks like it's right near that we have fought 4 dirty weirdos. Okay. So fought 4 dirty weirdos. The god is totally zoned out. Investigate. Let you know, wake up. God is muttering and twitching in his sleep. Crumbs littered of the floor around him. Those little belong. Grab everything that is nailed to him. Skeleton bone. Human ashes. There's a little slip of pink paper here. Discipline slip. It looks like whatever necromancer's code is got written up. 2 more of these and he'll be ritually eviscerated. Nothing personal, just corporate policy. Examine it. You read over the infraction listed on the slip. Looks like one of the cultists was gathering dangerous mushrooms. Curious, you stick the slip into your journal. Nice. Okay, more of the necromancer journal. Information collected so far: the rope, the ley line, grip, dangerous mushroom, but you don't really know what to do with the information. Only if you knew more about mycology. Yeah, if only. Yeah, what about that one? And this one. Okay, I cannot do anything about it. A place with all the weirdo. Maybe over here, Fort of Darkness. All the weirdos. Phew, it is crazy hot out here. The desert is just the worst. If you stay here for too long, you could end up like one of those sharp black skeletons clacking toward you. A fight. Can I jump on them? 67, huh? Beef myself up. Still not enough. Still not enough. Then let's do the 1, 2, 3 then. Let's just racing or start at 7. That should be enough to one hit them. Hard. At least they're not killing Pete this time. There we go. Easy peasy. You destroyed those skeletons handily, though to be fair they were pretty close to destroyed already, so cheap handful of loose teeth with the XP. Character. My XP, little workery, thick skin, intimidating, tough customer, green skull, hammer, draw 1, 2, 3. 5 more damage. beef up. Just 4 more. Okay, I'll take tough customer then. No, lock picking expertise. Get another local weed. There we go. It's the only days dressed in fancy expensive traveling clothes, though hard wear has made them dirty and ragged. Also, her pupils are about the size of teacups. Yep, a perfect place for mycology. Well, hi, a new face. My name's one sec, Irene, she giggles. Everyone here just calls me mushrooms, so I forget sometimes. Howdy, Irene, I'm unholy, what's your story? Oh, not much to tell. I was hitchhiking to Frisco a few months back, but I stopped here and never got around to continuing, you know? We're like a big happy family here, and everyone's so nice and appreciative of how I know so much about mushrooms. Mushrooms? Uh-huh. They're good for all kinds of things, if you know which one to pick. If you want, I can sell you a few of my favorites. Okay, cool. Would you like to buy mushrooms? This patch is extra groovy. You seen any jelly beans? Yeah, I had some jelly beans recently. Don't quite remember. They were in my lounge. Where's the lounge? Don't quite remember. It's only there about of the time anyway. What? I don't know. Maybe later, no thanks. Maybe later. Hi? This guy seems to be in a daze, looking around uncomprehendingly at the boots and cobbler tools around him. Hi there. There are some pretty cool boots you've made. They will sell? Huh? No, I mean, I'd like to sell them to you, but they aren't mine. You didn't make them? It's funny how everyone assumes that, but no, these were made by elves. Elves? Yeah man, like little elf guys. They're hard to see, like just out of the corner of your eye, you know? And now we're just kinda standing here, just kinda, and then I'm like, oh hey, got another pair of boots in my hands. Guess the elves made some more boots. Huh. I haven't made a pair of boots myself in, I don't know, like a year? Years, something. These elves keep making them though, I don't know why, weird. Okay. You seen any jelly beans? Jelly beans? Weird. No, I haven't seen anything like that. Ask the elves maybe. Give it a shot. You know anything about Irene's lounge? He glances nervously as Irene lowers his voice to whisper. No, I don't really talk to her much. The elves don't trust her. Gotcha. They never be too careful, I suppose. Yeah. You should open up a boot store. Huh? A store to sell boots in. You're not mine though, they're... Right, the elves. But the elves can be making them just for fun, right? I think they're making them for you so you can sell them. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. There's a town called Dirtwater. You could open a really nice shop there. That's a pretty long trip. But like, it'd be dangerous. I'd be worried the elves wouldn't make it, you know? I'll let you know if I think of anything. Okay, elves. Give me bones. Maybe. Teeth, clavicle, femur teeth. Okay. Have you seen any jelly beans? Teeth, jawbone, teeth. I see. Do you know anything about the lounge? Teeth, lumbar, vertebra. Okay, that makes sense. 10 bones. Give us some skull chips. Yeah, I do have stuff. You hand her some bone chips, and then she stops muttering. Her eyes seem to focus a little, and she takes some glue out of her toolbox and presses a chip into a ring. You got an item, bone chip ring. As soon as she gives the ring to you, though, she's back to her muttering. This ring is made of compressed bone chips and glue. It's disgusting. Do you even know where glue comes from? Fat? Yeah. Have a random encounter of skeletons. Nice, thank you. It's okay. More bone stuff. Entire pack-rat skeleton rear. Huh. Oh, you? Hi, I'm Unholy. Civilizations, Unholy. They call me the Talking Dude because of my extensive knowledge of the principles of philosophy and the arguments and conundrums surrounding its various aspects and interpretation. But that's not what I call you that. Can I interest you in a discussion of a particular Cartesian philosophy, Unholy? Is there any beans? Well, first, we take care to define our terms. What does it mean to see jelly beans? And what if I see as jelly beans are different than what you see it? Get a grab or cut it for you. No, I have not. I do not know, but I do know that Irene, the newest, and dare I say the most delightful of our little clan, is particularly fond of them. You might ask her. I did. Can I interest you in a discussion of the particulars? No. Do you know where Irene's lounge is? I've been there, but for some inexplicable reason I was never invited to return. Inexplicable. I was self-actualized by returning on my own, but I don't remember where it was and thought will never tell me. It's quite frustrating. Sure, why not? Talking to weekends and you immediately tune out. I understand completely. Not politely. Fascinating. Like a gasp. Determinism, what is that? You see interest in your eyes continues with renewed vigor. A tautology. Okay, fascinating. Unless you believe Socrates, in which case do not yawn. You see interest in your eyes as opposed to Thrasymachus. Fascinating. Unless you believe disagree, in which case meaning of life. Not politely. Propositional calculus. Okay. It actually seems like some kind of this is rubbing off on you. Cartesian philosopher. You are well versed in Cartesian philosophy, or at least you're clever enough to pretend to be. But tend to mysticality. Yes, I agree. Narrow your eyes. Interesting. Fake gas. Yes. Okay, walk away. So that's another perk. Yes. For darkness tend. Hello, yes, I'm Todd. Unholy, pleased to meet you. So, what do you do around here, Todd? I'm a chemist. I've been researching the properties of some of the local mushrooms. Properties like what? I kinda get you told direct. Right. I'm kidding, they actually have a lot of interesting properties that could be a real boon to medicine. They may even hold a solution to many psychological disorders. Oh well, that's pretty interesting. The fact that they also get you absolutely smashed is just a happy side effect. I see. If you have any lactarius, dirty hippica mushrooms, dirty hippica, I can refine them into a more potent portable potion. Okay. You seen any jelly beans? No. I'm not interested in jelly beans unless they are that kind of jelly beans that get you completely blasted. I don't think that's a real thing. No, it is. Now they got him in Frisco. This doesn't seem safe, you know, for kids. Do you know where Irene's lounge is? Oh yeah, I do. Don't tell the talking dude if you don't mind, but it's in that cave where we get all our mushrooms. I didn't see any lounge there. You gotta be He jerks his thumb at the apparatus behind it and winks at you. If you have any lactarius, dirty hibika mushrooms, I can find them into your mother. Okay. So gotta be under the hallucination of the mushrooms. I see. This woman is rocking back and forth, making sounds as she rapidly flaps her lips with her fingers. You seen any jelly beans? If I do, where There were jelly beans. Do you think I'll be there eating jelly beans instead of making these dumb noises? Do you know anything about a lounge? What if I wouldn't give for a lounge? What if I wouldn't give for a lounge? I mean, this couch is great, but if it was in the lounge, wow. Ask what she's doing. Nothing really, just making dumb noises to entertain myself. It's kind of reminiscent of something, but I'm not sure what. She shrugs. Yeah, the jaw harp. I have that one. Yeah, you give her the jaw harp. What's this? It's a kind of musical instrument. You buy the narrow part and then, well, basically just do what you've been doing. She gives a few experimental twangs and boings and then knocks out a sweet riff. Wow, this thing is like a revelation. Thanks. I feel like maybe I should take this show on the road. Maybe try to chew saloon in dirt water? Yes? Sounds good to me. Thanks again. She leaves, plunking that twanger the whole way. Nice. Still haven't got my eyes fixed. Oh. Okay. Love this jam. Hydrate. Okay, this tall muscular ball man is leading his students in an aerobic workout routine. His voice is powerful yet disconcertingly soft as he counts off 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Excuse me, what's going on here? Exercise. You must strengthen the body. If the body is weak, the mind cannot be strong. These two are one. Who are you? I am Curse. My methods will usher in a new age of power and will. Can I exercise with you? You don't have the proper attire. Before muscle comes skin. Before skin comes clothing. Look around, sure enough, everybody else is wearing the same striped pants and weird fuzzy headbands. Okay, I think I have that. I mean those. Let's get the headband and striped pants. Oh, here we go. Power surges through you. You have unlocked the true potential. Curtain physique. Turns out that guy is onto something. You really do feel stronger. 10 more muscles, sweet. Now let's change back. This record must be from a foreign country where music is way weirder. Oh, sorry. Gun safe cracking requires to be level 2. Safe cracking. Yeah, I don't have that one yet, huh? Okay. It's a big pile of all military supplies. The crates aren't even sealed. Loot it. Artillery bullets, melting salts, chemical bullet, and an artillery saber. The army, in its infinite wisdom, apparently decided that every soldier needed a sword, even the ones who were only good at using guns. More pistol attack damage for a melee weapon. One of the drawers of the cabinet is open a crack. Check it out. The last entry says she was buried in plot 420 of the military cemetery up north. Okay. 420. Nice. It's a steel crate of all army supplies. Pry it open. Hard tag, smelling salts. Oh. Full canteen. Chemical bullet. More bullets. It's a bunch of military manuals. They all look too complicated for you except one. Take the simple one. Cannon loading for Egypt. This is a book about how to load a cannon, written at a reading level that is more or less equivalent to literacy. Read it. This book is so rudimentary that it's insulting to your intelligence, even though you know almost nothing about loading cannons. Okay. Hey, okay, I got nothing from that, but I know about the shroom cave. Through the shimmering waves of heat, you see a massive pile of bones on the horizon, and veer horsey toward it to investigate. It turns out to be an even more massive pile of bones than you initially thought. Buffalo pile? Maybe later. Cannot harvest local wheat again, huh? Okay. Then maybe I need to buy the potion from her. Yeah. How do I get a lot of money immediately? Don't know. Put here. Military cemetery. As Sorcy carefully navigates a bunch of weird rock formations, everything suddenly goes silent. Everything except for the raising of the paws, that is, because you've stumbled across a horrifying ungulate. Fight. Easy. Yay, I have broke the rock with my bare hands. Okay, 420. It's completely overgrown with mushrooms. You root around the loose remains and find a book. Coincidentally, it's a book about mushrooms, mycology, your ecology. It's a book about mushrooms printed on paper, which is made from trees which mushrooms sometimes grow on. It really makes you think. This is your kind of mushrooms. Okay. You flip through the book and memorize the positions of all the spots on all the mushrooms. Passing fair mycologist. You know more about mushrooms than the average cowpoke. You can identify useful or dangerous mushrooms. Okay, mush. After you finish reading the book, you absentmindedly misplayed it while musing about mushrooms. Drat. Oh, I can examine it? It's an insubstantial piece of an infernal cow. Destroy it. You throw the spirit on the ground, stomp on it until it dissipates completely. Get the hands, little doggy. Again. Okay. Free EXP. Nice. Maybe I can go over there now? Would you should know it. The trail is blocked by a bunch of boulders and fallen logs and barbed ways and an old cast iron printing press and all kinds of heavy stuff. Move that heavy stuff, dirty muscles. You flex your impressive muscles and move all that heavy stuff out of the way. Then, once you've ridden past it, you move it all back. After all, it isn't yours. It would be rude to move someone else's stuff without permission. Continue. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there we go. You recognize this. It is extremely hallucinogenic. Yep. You carefully pluck the Lactarius dirty hibica out of the ground and stow it away. So, another one over here. Five rocks over there. Oh, I can only see one. Odd. Oh, there's another one. I can eat it also. It's a mushroom covered with a powdery layer of spores and lit from within with a subtle glow. Open your third eye halfway. Yeah, let's go back and make a potion. There we go. Got all 3 of them. The already intensity intensifies, okay. Oh, they're quick. Yes, they are. Oh, they're quicker than me. Okay. Too strong that I almost died. Okay, pharmacy. So fire, that means mysticality, so there's few. Oh, you all have faulty mysticality then. Heal myself. Will not end my turn. Huh. Target will wet. Okay, what will happen if I use this one, the canteen on that one? Wet? Oh, wet. But the fire did not go away. Don't shoot this target, we hit a blackened paraben instead. Can kerosene. Aren't poisoned. Target will be disabled for 2 rounds. Poison the target by 5. Heal your target by 15. Gain 2 more ID. Okay, need more healing power. Okay, I can use the all 1, 2, 3 on that one. And Pete boost my stats up. So that means I will also have more defense. Yes. No, Pete, do not die. Okay, I suppose that's enough healing. No, Pete. Now I have to deal with them all by myself. That should be easy. Yeah, thanks to Pete. One more poop. Oh, 5 poison. Only 5. Maybe I should change my weapon. Cow thing. Who makes the potion? You? Yeah, in fact, I do. He pours up your mushrooms and distills the results into a little bottle for you. That's a Hibika extract. This is a concentrated form of mushroom hallucinogen manufactured by an insane chemist. Hope you didn't have any plans for the weekend. Fully opens the third eye. Nice. Yay. I'll take one, just one. I'll use it inside the cave because I'm not sure if it stays outside of the cave. You can't use that because your screen is full of gumption. Fine. No, it does not. Guess I'll have to go to sleep then. Dirt water. Here we go. Uh, your blue sense alerts you to the presence of a rock. Confused, you move the rock, and sure enough, there's a bottle of booze behind it. Cheap tequila. Phew. Phew. You were afraid for a second that your blue sense had been replaced with some kind of rock sense. Good news. Cactus Man. Hi, Billy. Not yet, Billy. Haven't found your lady yet. Guess who? I will sleep. Do some leather. Require thick leather. Smoldering leather then. Cold resist, I have that. Force speed, storm damage, I have that also. Poison arrows using Calvangs. 3 smoldering lassos. I don't think I have a bag. Smoldering leather bag. Bag. Yeah, more money and more item bonus. Less angry myself for a little bit. Insult myself, 1, 2, 3. All stats +9. Okay, let's go over there, all the way back. You see a few buildings off in the distance and spur Hoshi toward them to investigate. It turns out to be the old Kellogg's sanatorium. You remember reading about this place in the papers. Crazy guy obsessed with bodily and spiritual purity, charging rich people an arm and a leg to eat bad food for a few weeks. Maybe later, sounds like Full Metal Alchemist. Okay, let's see. Drink it. Swallow the extract. The world turns inside out as your mind replaces it. Gain the effect. Galactarius. You've made a classic mistake. You consume something given to you by a hippie. Third eye is open all the way. Okay. Oh, there I see it. Shroom Cave, Hidden Lounge. What a strange lamp. Take it. Nope, okay. Stow it in your bag. Unfortunately, it isn't real lava. A lamp imbued with magic and filled with a strange lava-like substance. What was it? It is a comfy-looking sofa. Is Roy Beans crapping? You do look pretty cool under the black light, you have to admit it. Lamb jelly beans. It's a big jar of green-colored citrus-flavored jelly beans that was stolen from Judge Robin's place. He was grateful for their return. Your great-grandkids are going to love this kind of music. Yes, I know, I love it already. Okay, Robin's house. The shirtless man in tight, stretchy pants charges at you out of nowhere. No more mushrooms, no more yogurt, no more exploring my inner consciousness while running in place. I'm gonna kill something, kill it and eat it. Intimidate him. You put on your angriest face and puff up your muscle to look real imposing. Hold it right at you. It isn't working, he's still charging at you. Fight him then. Oh, they're quick, huh? They're quick, but they're weak. So, he'll die. Victory. You knock a guy unconscious and take his pants. On the assumption that the constriction is properly squeezing all the blood out of the legs and overloading his brain. Yeah. Can you cure my eyes now? Well, I'll be jiggered. I didn't figure on seeing any of them jelly beans again, and here you brought them all back, all 3 jars. I didn't got much to reward you with other than a handshake, unholy, but maybe I'll be able to pay you back somehow in the future. Aside that, I was happy to help. Can I? 5 meat! Yay! Well, nobody does, but I guess seeing as how you helped me out with them bandits and goblins and them dirty hippies, let's call 5. 5 meat? Really? Yeah, I reckon. Better buy it in a hurry before I change my mind. Buy it. You hand over the meat, you must feel bad because of the depth of the discount. Honey jelly bean. A rare and expensive jelly bean made from the honey of the Paraguayan murder bee. Murder bee, huh? Eat it? You eat the jelly bean, your vision immediately clears. Modern medicine is really amazing. Yes. Yay, we're back. I'm normal now, sorry.